go out to Denver, Colorado with Miguel and gonna keep it real with him. Hey, good afternoon. How can we help?
How you doing, Anthony?
Doing all right, man. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. So just kind of a little bit of a dilemma right now. So I am currently 25 years old.
Okay.
I am making about $60,000 a year right now.
Hold on.
I have.
We got a dilemma. You 25 making 60K? Hold on, brother.
Yeah.
Let me hear this dilemma.
All right, let's see. So I'm $28,000 in student loans.
Okay.
The other thing is, so I just recently got engaged, and this is where this all comes in. I own a 2020 Tacoma, which I got for 47, and right now I owe 33. Obviously, my fiance and I, we want to build our own life. We want to get our own place and this and that. My dilemma right now is in if I should sell the Tacoma and use that $700 a month that I'm paying to pay out my student loans, save up for a bigger down payment. Right now, I am saving about $1,000 a month. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now.
How much money do you have in your savings account right now?
About $13,000.
$13,000. Okay. If you sell this car, it's actually an SUV, right?
A truck.
It's a truck. Truck. Okay. Yeah. What can you sell it for? So you owe 33 on it. What can you get for it?
So the value on Code Blue Book for the base model it is $41,000. I do have the premier package on it. So I've been looking at. I've been here and I can sell it for up to $45,000.
So you can get $43,000 right now for the car.
Yeah.
How much do you love your wife? I mean, your future wife.
Love her to death. That's why I'm thinking of selling my baby.
Oh,
build a future with her.
That's what I'm talking about, brother. I'm selling that thing today. I'm getting off the phone and I'm selling it. And what I would do is I would go ahead and sell it for private and see if I can get 45. That'll put you 12K. And then what I would do is, honestly, I would take 10K of that, go buy a car, add the other 2K with the 13,000 you have saved up, okay? And then I would use that $15,000 to cash flow your wedding. And again, I'm not Dave, and this is Anthony O'Neill's opinion. I think right now, because how much debt does she have?
She has about, I think it's just her car, which she has about 10,000 on.
Okay, cool. So, and what you make 60K? How much does she make?
So she just graduated. So she's still working at her internship. She's only making about 14 an hour right now.
Okay, so she's about now. Once she gets into her career field, what can she make on average? Let's say low end.
Low, I want to say 20 an hour.
20 an hour. Okay, cool. So that's pretty decent. All right, cool. So this is what I want to suggest to you, man. Okay, all seriousness. One of the things that I tell people, your car value should never be more than half of your salary. You're already there. So I'm with you. I'm selling this car today. And you know what? If you want to get out of it quickly, so that way you're not putting more miles on it, I will go ahead and sell it for, $43,000. So that way it gives someone else the benefit and a little bit of encouragement to get into it because they're saving $2,000 on the car. So you'll get $10,000 and then you can go in ahead and go buy you a cash car. You can buy a good cash car in between $5,000 and $10,000 that's reliable to get you back and forth to work, and even a decent car. I mean, that's a good Honda, that's a good Toyota, that's a good Nissan Altima. I mean, you can get a good quality car. Now, it may not be a truck, but it's a good, reliable car. Then the $13,000, I want you to sit down with your fiance, and I really want y'all to have a conversation, okay? And this is something that I'm not a relationship expert, right? But I am single. And I look forward to having this conversation with my fiance whenever God allows me and blesses me to find the love of my life. I want to ask, like, what are our goals? Like, where do we see ourselves in the next 10, 15 years as a couple? Okay. What do we want? Do we want to be homeowners? Do we want to be traveling around the world? Do we want kids? And then when we can really identify that vision, then let's work backwards. And then that should be able to answer this one question. How much money do we really want to put into a wedding? Do we really want to drop $15,000, $20,000 on a wedding right now? Would we rather just put maybe $5,000 into a good wedding and then take this other money and put it towards our debt so we can move towards our goals? Now, I'm not knocking people who want to spend a lot of money on their wedding. I do not. But I do want to make sure that I give you the information, Miguel, and just help set you up to make the right decision moving forward. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So I would definitely save your car. I would definitely go ahead and have the conversation with your wife and start seeing, okay, what's our budget for the wedding? Okay. And then from there, you two move forward. But I'm super excited. Do y'all have a date for when y'all going to get married?
So yeah, so I mean that's kind of where we're at. Plan was to do it September of next year.
Mm.
In the back of our head, we were also like, okay, well we can spend on the wedding. We can also spend on a down payment for a home, and later on, if we're well off financially, then we can have the wedding that we've always wanted.
Why are
So
you
that's
waiting
kind of
so
also
long,
where we were at.
Miguel?
What was that?
Why are you waiting so long? That's another year and some
Um,
change. That's a long engagement, brother.
weddings are so expensive that we just wanted to save up and not go in debt with the wedding as well. You know,
Wedding doesn't have to be expensive.
you are correct. That
You
is my
make it
mindset as well.
expensive.
So I gotta convince her to think the same way.
Man, you know what? As a matter of fact, I bet you this. I'll tell you this much, okay? Hang up the phone, call your girlfriend, okay? Tell her to call back into the show. Tell her to tell Kelly that Anthony told me to call the Ramsey Show because he want to talk to me about wedding and how much we should pay for it. Because here's the thing, America, we do not have to spend a lot of money on getting married. No, we don't have to do it. Who cares if America says we should spend 20 grand, 15 grand? America ain't paying for the bill. Okay? So here's the thing. You set the budget and you get creative with that budget. That's the bottom line.